What's happening, guys? Not shooting a car vlog, but I thought... What's happening, team? Not shooting a car vlog, but I thought I'd just do a little recap video. So currently just in Brisbane, it's a Tuesday night. Monday, yesterday, we had our profit maximization course. So this is something that the boys in the company put together about a year ago, where we were getting a lot of interest on social media, Instagram. Hey, do you guys offer more training or pricing for builders on how, we can run our business better and make more money? So that all came from putting informative content online, which was cool. We've officially sold probably, 40 seats of these over 4 separate events. We charge a good fee for this, and we get 10 to 15 builders, depending on the size of the event, in a room for one day, and guys can come in, network, talk about things. We have a structure of how we run the day, and it's really, really cool. Anyway, so we had that yesterday. Today we just had a really cool site visit of a builder down in the GC. He's building his first private, he's building his own private home. It's surely going to be over $4 million. He bought the section 3 or 4 years ago for 1.2 mil, demoed the house. Now he's building a luxury home. So we had the chance to go down there. Now he's a guy we do business with. So he hires Rapid QS to do pricing. So I believe Barney's being the main QS for that in our Aussie division, talking with this guy. And I think we reached out a little while ago and said, hey, we've got a shoot coming up. Is there anything we can do? Can we get involved? So we went down and met this guy, Mitch, today, late 30s. Got a crew of 8. He's booked out for 2.5 years, and he just does luxury high-end homes. So it was awesome to go and see Mitch today, shoot the shit with him, and just talk about everything from how he structured this job, how he's cash flowing it, what was his first types of jobs he did to get to this point. And believe it or not, it came down to $1,000 maintenance jobs, and that's what's led on to renovations, unit builds for people, and now he's building his own luxurious house. Like, this has got a golf simulator, a freaking swimming pool with a day spa, a downstairs sauna, a gym, a freaking tennis court. Like, the dude's got everything. So today was really, really cool, and I felt fortunate that we could, bring the team over, because just a year and a half ago I was filming podcasts just off an iPhone in a rented office space in Sydney, just doing 4 podcasts back to back, and the production and the cost value of those is probably $350 or $400, and now it's $4,000 to $5,000. Like, we're over here for 2 weeks, and this trip will cost us close to $20,000. We're flying a video man around. We've got a production team. I do all the site shooting. We've got hotels, Airbnbs, rental cars. But when we look at trying to grow the brand and grow the business, it's like Instagram and TikTok has been amazing for us so far, but now we're trying to move into a deeper field, and YouTube, I believe, is where we get our super fans. So as you can tell, I could have made this into a 60-second short form reel, but right now I'm trying to talk in a longer format, do more content based, and I want to have more of like a committed fan base, and what I like to call them is super fans. So the long form content stuff is really a lane we're trying to go down. I truly look at, I look at all the metrics on social media all the time, and the short form stuff, everyone's attention spans are absolutely fried. But I know if I can get people sitting here listening to our storytell, our journey, and what we're doing over the course of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, if I'm thinking that far down the line, that for me is huge. That's like, how can I give myself a business in 5 to 6 years? Because I know, Rapid QS is a chapter within my life, but eventually that chapter will come to a close one day. So I'm thinking, cool, what am I going to do for the future? Even when I had Baker's Builds, I was always like, Baker's Builds was good. It was cool, but I was always testing and trialing and looking at other things. And it's not that I wasn't passionate about building. It just led from one thing from another from school. But it's cool just to look at, cool, I'm doing Rapid QS now. This is the core business. How do we grow? But what can I do whilst I'm inside that business that's going to give me something more in the future? And for me, it's content and media. Like, if I want to keep upskilling and getting better and better and moving, I don't want to say moving up the food chain, but moving through different career paths, it's like, cool, now I'm doing this QS work. I've gone from that. Now we're building out an international team. Now we're getting global partnerships. Now I'm doing YouTube. Now I'm doing media. What more can I do from that? How can I create a better business in the future, So, anyway, tomorrow we've got a renovation podcast at 8 a.m. and then we've got another one, key client, at 12 o'clock. Then we fly to Sydney tomorrow night, which is where we've got an office and a bit of an Airbnb set up there, which is cool. So we stay there. So it'll be myself, Evan, our creative director, and Ben, who's our ops manager for Aussie. And then we've got what's today, tomorrow? Wednesday. And then we've got 2 more days of shoots in Sydney, weekend to chill. And then we've got more podcast stuff next week. So 2 weeks in Australia and then back to New Zealand. But Yeah, man, it's been cool. You know, the hardest part of this journey for me, I just made another video on this around when your business gets a bit bigger. This popped up at dinner. This is a short form reel, so I'll make this into long form. But you know, Ben had said at dinner, "Oh, I wonder if Jamie will get FOMO because he's not on this trip." We went out for dinner. We celebrated Ben closing a big report. And it made me think, I was like, yeah, well, last week the boys went out for a dinner with all the Refresh guys and I wasn't there and I got FOMO. And as your business gets a bit bigger, there's different departments, more people doing different stuff. You won't be able to go to everything. So for me, it's like, I don't deal with any fires at the moment. I don't really talk to too many clients. My sole purpose for the business is how can I make a ton of content, good quality, high-end content, and how can we put more views and more eyeballs on this business? And that's what my job is to put more eyeballs on the business, how I can drive the business forward. And me thinking further ahead, 1 to 3 years is USA for us is going to be massive. And I want to go into the USA having a solid YouTube, a solid personal brand. I want to perfect everything. So essentially the next 6 to 12 months for me is get really, really good on socials. Still do the short form, but focus on this YouTube, how we can build super fans there. Like I've had a look at some of our competition. Shit, look at the sunburn. Some of our competition get 500, 600,000 views a video in the USA, and it's mental. So it's like, if I can build up that foundation of getting really, really good on YouTube, that's what I'm going to do. And right now, something to critique my skills, the lighting is in a horrible spot. I've got DJI mics, I'm on cinematic set up, got a bit of a background, and we just took the camera over, but that's authentic, so we'll keep it. And you know, I'm always thinking, how can I get better at what I'm doing? So YouTube's good, but yeah, future of the business for me is media, YouTube, personal brand, what I can do that's better. And you know, essentially in 1 to 3 years, like I want to get invited to talks and do more guest speaking and be like, cool, I was just a builder, went through high school, normal dude, and I've just upskilled and gone from apprentice to builder, tried business, failed, went back to business, then went to QSing, blah, blah, blah. And it's cool when you just look at all your different elements. So yeah, anyway, just shooting this video. It's not a car vlog, it's a sit down vlog, what we're up to. We've got about 12 weeks left to the end of the year, do this media tour, and then we have got more stuff in the pipeline. Stay tuned. Thanks for following. Appreciate anyone that's watching these videos.